So, Brandon, let's talk about that construction. A lot of residents have expressed concerns over further delays as a result of construction. So when we think about construction in the conventional sense, it usually, restricts movements, makes roads even narrower. And Mike and I just discussed it, the adjacent interchange and how that will be part of the solution to that problem. But walk us through what is involved in construction and how it will be staged and phased to minimize impacts. And also the flip side of that, how staging in this way impacts the timeline of the project and perhaps the cost.
Sure. Okay. So when building an interchange that's at an active interchange, which is most of the time, just like this scenario, we have a couple goals. We want to do it as quickly as possible, but also as safely as possible, while trying to limit the traffic impacts to both the drivers on the freeway and definitely the local community in like Calimesa in this case. So when we go to build an interchange, our job as designers right now as engineers is to try to develop a plan that's workable for the contractor. And so Caltrans is part of that discussion. The city is part of that discussion. And obviously we designers are part of that discussion. And the goal is to try to keep the operations of the facility intact. And what I mean by that is if you're going eastbound on Cherry Valley and you want to get across the freeway or westbound, or you want to get onto the freeway or off of the freeway, we want to keep all those movements open as much as possible all the time. And so we have to come up with a strategy to build this thing around the drivers. Now, there's a world where you shut down an entire interchange and you do it quicker, but everyone has to go different ways to get to the freeway, and from the freeway, get to home in different ways. While that can be a quicker solution, it is a much, much larger, impactful solution to the folks that need to use this facility. So in this case, we are doing the more traditional working around the interchange while it's open. So what happens is we've come up with, but it's still in review with Caltrans because these are definitely complex, is ways to maneuver traffic to the interchange during construction. In this particular project, we think construction will take around 2 years. Now, we have not totally dialed that in because that is contractor driven as well. We try to come up with a plan and a concept to the contractor, say, contractor, here's what we think this thing will do. You place your bids and you tell us how you're going to build it, try to fit within our box that we've told you. So more to come on that, of course, as we get the money and we get this thing into construction. But so we work with Caltrans in the city to ensure those movements stay open.